Hello everyone, I'm Christine. This is Christine Sews a Lot, and I'm going to give you a little bit of update on my sewing. So I've made just a few things so far this month. I've been so busy at work and with life, I've not sewn as much as I usually do. I have two things complete. Well, one's kind of complete, and I've got other things well on their way to be finished in April. So the first thing I want to talk about is the dress I'm wearing. This is the Tilly and the Buttons Tabitha T Shirt Dress with a drawstring cord. And I'm a little bit on the fence over this. My husband Charlie is so good about saying nice things about everything that I make. And when he saw this dress, he said, "Oh, that's for you to wear to the pool, to cover up your bathing suit, like real casual." And the reason it read so casual to him was the drawstring at the waist. So I kind of discounted some of his comments. So this drawstring is one I purchased on Amazon, and I thought it would be good because it has the little metal tips, easy to feed through. I wouldn't need a bodkin. But those metal tips aren't so smooth and was kind of grabbing as I went through the casing. Now I will finish using the cords. It came in a pack of about 7 or 8, and it was just a little bit annoying. Nothing that would keep me from using them, but I would not buy them again. So what I am reserved about this dress, because I was sewing it just as a casual kick around dress. I plan to wear it to work or just running errands, which is what I'm going to be doing today. But I'm not so crazy about the sleeve on me. I don't like where it hits. I think I would rather have a cap sleeve. So I think the next time I make this dress, I will use a different shape sleeve than the one provided. It does come a little bit off my shoulder here, so I think I could get a little better fit the next time I make it. I'm not going to put a ton of energy into this because it is just a casual knock around dress, but there are some quick simple changes that I can make that will make it look much neater. I have a good deal of art gallery cotton jersey, and I think using a different jersey would dress up the dress a little bit. So I am going to give this another go. So my next make that I want to talk about is for the hashtag selfless sew April 23, and it's for my goddaughter Jessica. So if you follow along in the community tab, I have posted some photos there, and if you follow me on Instagram at Christine Sews a Lot, you will have seen this. So this is the Atlas top. I sewed it in this gray linen, and this is my muslin or my toile. And I ran into a couple of issues with this. I did not find that when you attach the back strap to the front, that it attached how the pattern directions said to attach. Now, I'm not sure if when I traced out the pattern, because I'm not sure on size, so I did trace, that maybe I didn't get this exactly correct. I did bring this into work. My friend Jenna at work has made this top, and she said she's made it twice and has run into the same issue. It did not come out so great, and since this was a muslin that I wanted to test for size, I went ahead and finished it up, and it really does come together quickly and super cute. I think I made the size small or extra small. That should fit my goddaughter, but I need a little bit of help with this. Now, Amelia from Sew Amelia has made a couple of these that look super cute, and I think I'm gonna message her and see if she has some tips for me. I turned this inside out so that I could explain a little bit my struggle with this. I've obviously trimmed my seam allowance. I was super careful with my seam allowance. When you put this together, you've got the facing that is interfaced here, and you're to sew with the facing side, and what you can't see but I can feel are the straps underneath. So I think I can fix some of that big hangover kind of after the fact, because I can feel where it should have met, and I can stitch that down and turn it out. And I think that this would be very wearable with that fixed. But I did struggle a little bit in keeping the exact seam allowance and getting that neatly done without sewing, particularly when it comes to doing the arm side area, without sewing on my strap, my back strap. I'm gonna message Amelia and see if she has any tips she's willing to share, because hers came out beautifully, and I will link her channel below. So that is the Atlas top by Stitch Witch. So another selfless sew was I am sewing up a sample for the shop where I work, and I'm making a Jon Jon, and I thought it'd be fun to embroider an alligator. It's either an alligator or a crocodile on the front of this and get that sewn up. These are pretty quick to sew. I've got the lining. All I have to do is sew them together and bing, bang, boom, this will be finished. I did hem Grandma Lois's shower curtain, and I also hemmed my father's pants where the trouser leg had dropped out. I've added a few little repair projects in this month. So my other big news is I bought a new iron. I have a Rowenta iron that has been dropped a few times. I will admit I dropped it once when I was in my cramped sewing room. It fell onto a carpet, so it was not a big deal, but I brought it to a sewing class and it had a tragic fall. What that meant was that I could use it, but it would cycle off to where I'd have to unplug it and plug it in during a sewing session, and it was really annoying because you never knew when it was going to turn itself off. So I did need a new iron. So I bought an Oliso iron. I bought this from work. I got the turquoise color to match my sewing room. I'll do a full review on the iron when I've had more experience with it and let you know how I get on with it. So that's the Oliso iron. I cut out my patina blouse, which is a pattern by the Friday Pattern Company that I have been wanting ever since the release date. Finally, I'm getting around to making it. I am using an old sheet that was thrifted by my friend Jen from Today in Jen's Sewing Room, and it's all cut out and ready to sew. So I'm looking forward to getting that sewn up. This is going to be a true muslin, so I'm not going to finish it completely, but I am going to put the collar in. I want to make sure that that goes in well, and I get a little practice doing it. And I'm going to put the sleeves in because that can really make a difference on how a blouse fits you once you put the sleeves in. I'm going to do the short sleeve version because, hello, it's hot here. I think I'll eventually do a long sleeve version, but I think for this time of year, short sleeves are on order. Once I finish the muslin, I'm going to dig into the good fabric, and I haven't decided whether I'm going to use a cotton lawn. I have some beautiful lightweight cotton lawn, or if I'm going to go with a rayon challis. If you've sewn the patina blouse, I'd love to hear about your experience, whether there are any tips that you have, and what do you think I should use? Should I use the cotton lawn, or should I do it in a rayon for my final version? I have quite a few errands to do today, so I need to scoot. I will get onto the sewing machine later this evening and try to make some good progress on my patina blouse. I'd love to know what you're working on. Are you participating in any of the challenges this month? And if so, what are you making? Until next time, I hope you have a joyful week and you find the good in all things. And this is what YouTube thinks you'd like to watch next.